Alright, gang, what's good with it? We back with another video. I told y'all I'm on the grind, man. I'm on the greasy grind. But this time we're about to react to CJ's so cool. He say he getting his kids back. About freaking time. What's her name? Let him see his kids. It's been since he ain't seen them kids since December. And at the end of the day, when women be doing that, or not even just women, when parents be doing that, you might be doing that because you hurt or whatever. But at the end of the day, the only person you hurting is your kids, for real, for real. Because I'm pretty sure them kids want to see their dad. They was used to seeing him since they were like 2 years old. You feel me? So I'm glad he finally was able to see him. Although I mean he did get shot. So him seeing his kids like in that house where everything went down, that might be another reason too why she wasn't really letting him see them, because it's kind. I mean it's not safe for them to be at that house, because I mean, for one, it wasn't safe for him. Obviously, the nigga got shot up in there. You feel me? But yeah. Before we get into the video, man, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell so you stay notified. Share the video as well. Share it with all your folks, your mama, your cousin, your daddy, your dad's dad. Share the video, man. I'm dropping bangers. I got more content on the way. I got a giveaway coming real soon, so y'all don't want to miss out. We close to that 300, man. And then from 300, we going to 1,000. And then from 1,000, we going straight crazy, man. So stay tuned and support the sister, man. You see I'm doing my thing, so why not support it? It's free to like, it's free to comment, and it's free to subscribe. It's not costing you nothing but your time. And I mean, if you watching the video, might as well do them things. I mean, you already clicked on the video and watched it. But let's get into the video, and let's see if it's giving what it's supposed to give.
Guys, exactly how that's going to happen. The way that things have been going on online and everyone knowing everything that's happening, there is going to be no more of that. Everything is handled behind the scenes using lawyers. It's now come to my attention that this was my idea and not the other party. So I don't know what is going on the internet, but I want you guys to remember that I've always tried to get my kids and do right by them without going to court. I've always stressed the fact that I didn't want to go through the courts. There was a reason why I was doing that. They don't really know us personally, so they can't really have anyone's side. Since we already understand that, do we have to use them? No. You use the courts when you need to use the courts, when there's no other way. Clearly now, the other party is saying that they wish that we used other routes and other alternatives, but instead, we're using the routes that we've used because of what has been said online. But I'm not trying to go back and backtrack on anything that I've said. I'm trying to let you guys know from the beginnings how this happened. The old way that I used to vlog is dead. It's not working anymore. You guys are concerned about my views. You guys are concerned about my kids. You guys are concerned about my personal life. So I feel like maybe I'll twinkle a little bit of that here and there in, but I'm gonna show you a better way to do that versus what I've been giving you guys. So in the comments right now, I want you to do one thing. It's not comment about
me myself. I think that he should leave his personal life off of YouTube. Yeah, CJ is like used to putting his personal life and pretty much like a lot of his life on YouTube, but some things should be kept off the internet. In my opinion, like you don't need to bring everything to the internet, especially like as far as co-parenting and dealing with your baby mama and certain things like that. Like you don't want to bring that to YouTube. Like you bringing that to YouTube for people to have an opinion on what you got going on when they really don't, when they don't know what's going on for real, because they're not inside that, they're not around him or royalty all the time, or in general. Like subscribers ain't around him and royalty, so they really don't know what's going on. They just going off of what either he's saying or what she's saying. So certain things should be kept off the internet. That way they can have a good co-parenting situation, man. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to like having children, and say you and the mom split or whatever the case may be, you still want to have like a healthy relationship, so that your kids see that you guys have a healthy relationship. Because they might be young, but they're not stupid. Like kids see a lot of things that happen when you're a kid. That shit kind of I feel like it spills over to your adulthood. Like, long story short, you want both of your parents to get along, man, so that everything's good. All right.
the video. Comment if you're noticing how different this content is and if you actually appreciate it. Because if you want me to stop and you want me to go back to just putting out raw footage,
like
unedited,
if you see other YouTubers,
even my address,
King and
Neat. And for those of you wondering what
they don't come to
YouTube
with their co-parenting, man.
Detour?
Yeah.
They co-parenting shit is done off the internet.
We don't know
How
what
it should
D-Lo
be.
is. Actually, that was a joke. D-Lo is right here. We kidnapped D-Lo and we put him in our sweatshop. He's tired of working hard and now he's decided to quit.
Tired of working hard. That nigga D-Lo ain't even been working for real, I thought.
Killed on Call of Duty right now. What's up, bro? Your doodle buddy. Let me see the scar. Ain't got no points? We also have the beautiful Lexi over here, which you guys were wondering where she was at. And I also saw the comments of you guys saying, feels good to not see Lexi anymore in the videos. But guess what? She ain't going nowhere. The only reason she wasn't in that video is because honestly, I just didn't think it was a safe environment for her. Not like she didn't go all the way to Gary. Y'all know I took my girl to the hood and everything was all good. Shout out to Gary. They love us and we love them.
I like that thumbnail. His new thumbnail maker is cold, man.
This whole freaking week, I had a lot of studying to do, a lot of research to do, and I revamped everything. The way I live my life is totally different. I don't live my life randomly anymore. A lot of you guys probably didn't know that I didn't have a manager, and I still don't have a manager. But moving forward, I want to get these type of people in my life. Just like I got the...
Not to keep pausing it, but I don't think he should get a manager. Once you get a manager and once you start getting like certain little things, then that's you got to pay this manager. Like, if he get a manager, he should get like maybe, I would say maybe one of his brothers or something, man. But I honestly don't think he needs a manager. Like, that's just my opinion. But again, if I was in his shoes and I was to get a manager, it'd probably be my relative. I'm gonna keep that keep it in the family.
I got Roa, Andy, D-Lo,
I make my mom my manager.
Hustle, Alexi's mom. For the most part, we still hire.
Because if I'm getting money, she gonna be getting money. I'm not gonna be giving money to a regular Joe. Fuck out there.
We'll be going through the comments looking for someone else to hire. D-Lo, no matter what he says, he has to do the interviews. We're taking interviews. Make sure you comment in my comment section. And D-Lo's going through. D-Lo, you gonna do the interviews? Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Let D-Lo do it.
So listen, D-Lo doesn't have to edit anymore. D-Lo came into my life, and what was you first doing when I met you? For me,
fixing shit,
fixing stuff, building stuff, like just doing stuff that he was good at doing. And then he saw how hard I was working on editing, and he said he could do that too. And I said, you know what, D-Lo, I trust you. You go ahead and do that. Well, now D-Lo, he's not having to do that anymore.
What is D-Lo doing exactly?
But D-Lo still has a major role, and he's always gonna be a part of the family. What you think you could do? Maybe you can set up some sets, behind the scenes stuff. And if I want to put a freaking water balloon taped up there, and when you walk past, trip some tripwire, it comes down. Ain't you good at that stuff?
What is D-Lo doing now exactly?
Exactly. So now we're gonna take you out of the sweatshop and we're gonna put you in the shop that you want to be in, which is building stuff, arts and crafts. The sweatshop, bro. You always up 5 a.m. editing the videos.
Actually, I edit late at night. I get up at 5 a.m. for meditation purpose.
And that's what Nick Cannon does that too, y'all. He get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
He's on race right now. Hold on. Oh my God! Listen, guys, D-Lo just told a crazy
I think he
joke.
said no.
I
Actually,
could tell you, but I can't. Anyway, moving on.
I think Nick Cannon said he gets up at like 2. Actually, Nick Cannon gets up at 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all. I was watching a video with Nick Cannon. This is off subject, but that man said he goes to sleep at 8 o'clock at night. He only gets 6 hours sleep. He goes to sleep at 8 o'clock at night. He gets up at 2 o'clock, and then he goes to the gym. He be on the road because he said that at that time it's just you on the road. It's not too many people on this. At 2 o'clock in the morning, it's not gonna be nobody probably on your freeway. So he meditates. He goes to the gym, and he just be vibing out, man. That's strict.
You guys
That's
came here
strict
to
to get up at a certain time every day.
My kids back, and I kind of told you earlier on this video, I'm already handling that, and everything is actually going
And
good.
stick
I
to
haven't
it.
saw my kids yet, but we did request to see the kids, and that is a great thing because we're moving forward. We have some form of communication. No, I do not have her number, and I don't have a number to reach the kids on, so I haven't been able to send Apple Pay.
See,
I haven't
I'm
been able to
thinking
send
he
Zelle.
was
If
about
I
to
did
send-
have this
he was about to see
information,
him.
yes, I would have blessed her already because that is still the mother of my children, and even though I haven't been in her life, they have to be taken care of. So I don't want to see you in the comments talking about I'm out here giving away money, but I won't take care of my kids. It's not that I won't do anything, it's that I'm being prevented from doing so. So until you guys can help on the other side, maybe change things around so that I can actually be in the kids' life, I would love to do everything in the world for my babies. So please do not antagonize me in the comments. I know you guys are expecting me to react and respond to you. For the most part, I kind of have been. Only thing in my life that matters is me getting in my kids' life. Everything I did around my whole birthday, every wish I made was that I can only have my kids in my life. So I don't know what you're talking about. I just want you guys to know that there are steps to be taken, and I'm trying to take those steps currently. It just takes time. I have to have patience, and I've learned to have patience. So I want you guys to have patience with me, and in the meantime, enjoy the content that I'm putting together for you. Now, as you guys can see, we have a lot going on behind the scenes. I will not tell you, but I will give you a little hint. I did get in an altercation in this house, and I kind of don't want to live here anymore. So you get what I'm saying? You see everything's changed. My computer's right here because now I've been editing so much, and I don't want to show anything at all because that's exposing too much. But I just want you guys to know that we working hard over here. Just because we don't post today doesn't mean we didn't work today.
he
We're
now
working
he
vigorously
moving.
just to make sure you guys get a better video. We are almost at 9 million subscribers, and that's when I'm gonna give the last 2 subscribers that I gained an iPhone. Now I know you guys are wondering, how can you find the last 2 subscribers? It's easy. Most of you guys that are watching are YouTubers. You know what to do. It might not be accurate as far as the day, but you can still select 2 people from that list, and that is exactly what I plan on doing. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And for those of you that didn't
man
watch
got
any
so
of the
many
old
shoes,
videos,
yo.
yeah, I still have all the kids' toys here from their birthday. I haven't saw them since December. Their birthday was February 16th. I didn't get to give them their gifts because
December,
I
January,
lost all
February, March.
communication. She
4
was
months.
responsive, but then she
Almost
stopped
5.
right
That's a
before their
long time.
birthday, and I just
That's a long time.
This team, we fight for that.
But even communicating, that's
Claw
it's not the
with
same
our
as being able to physically
fingernails.
see them.
ended up with all these gifts and the cake. I'm not even trying to prove anything to you.
That
I'm
nigga
just
still
trying
got
to
the
show
cake
you
down
guys
there?
I've been
That's why
trying
they-
to do this
that's why they
behind
got
the
no damn
scenes.
ads.
I've been trying to do this the nice way, the right way. I've already stopped bashing. I've already stopped being negative and
Why
throwing
did he
people's
keep the
names
cake?
out there
I'm-
and just
I'm
trying to do
confused.
anything that wasn't positive. I've stopped doing all of that. I have been doing everything in my power to get to my kids or to at least get them the help that they need. So all of the hate, all of the negativity, all of you guys' opinions about everything that's going on, I hope I've answered so far. But if I haven't, just know that, like I said earlier upstairs, I did get in an incident in this house. I'm trying to make all the necessary steps so that even every situation in my life is safer for the kids. What's understood doesn't have to be explained, so I don't think I have to explain it. The next
smart.
time I get my kids,
But why
I
did-
want to be in another
somebody must have-
environment. An environment that the
somebody must
address
have
has
told
not been
him
disclosed to.
that he
It's
should
simple.
move.
There is nothing holding me back from seeing my kids because technically, if you think about it, what happened to me, it was kind of random and it was also kind of planned by these criminals, but they also done the same thing to a bunch of other different people, different races, different tax brackets, different forms of getting money. It wasn't strictly because I was a YouTuber or because I was flashy.
just
It's
because-
because I was on their list of people to get. Not trying to speak anything out there, but this could happen to any one of you guys on YouTube. So it wasn't that I was this bad person that people just wanted to
It's
kill
because
me.
they know
That's
he
not
got
the
money.
case. Someone wanted to break into my house and steal what I own, and I stopped them from doing that, so they shot me. So please stop with the negativity about my kids not being able to come in my life because the house that I live in, that's not really a good excuse. Yes, that's something
The
valid,
house
but
is
it's
not a
not
safe
valid at the
space-
same time. That's
safe
not
spot.
stopping me from seeing my kids though, because I wasn't seeing my kids before my house got broken into. So there was a long story that had already been built up before we got to this lawyer point. The lawyer came at the end. I had already waited 3 months before I just said, you know what, I have to lawyer up because this isn't getting anywhere. I've always tried to do right by my kids and by the mother, which is giving money or any type of assets that I can provide. Always been in my kids' life since the second they were born. I've never missed a day. I was always there for them. I wasn't allowed in my kids' life before the incident took place. And even though the incident took place, I'm still here alive and well. And the people that did this to me, they are in jail. So I'm clearly safe and out of harm's way. Not
They
to
in
say
jail,
that
but
I'm
they
just
may
protected
have
and nothing will ever happen.
friends.
We
You
don't
never
know
know.
the future, but the future is not told for any one of us. So we can't use the future against me. I want you guys to continue to pray for me because I've always prayed for you guys. And of course, I'm praying for my kids. I'm praying for everyone because I don't have any ill will in my heart towards anybody. This is not something I'm just saying to sound nice. This is something that I actually live by and I believe in. Same with the last video that I posted, giving things to the homeless.
he used to
I've
do that
always
before.
done this. Every day that I wake up, someone that I come in contact with is gonna receive some form of money from me, some form of positivity from me. I've never been
He
a
seemed
person
like a
to be
dope
off
guy,
camera.
honestly.
I'm rude, I'm annoyed, I don't help people. I'm always nice. So you're acting like Mr. Beast, you wanna be Mr. Beast. I do appreciate you guys for comparing me to one of the greatest YouTubers ever known to mankind, but I really
never
don't
seen
appreciate the
Mr.
fact
Beast.
that some
I'm
of
gonna
you
look
guys
up
are
him.
acting like this is something I'm just
Look
doing
him
for
up.
views. I've done this countless amounts of times. I've given away thousands of dollars, probably millions. I really can't count because I'm not keeping count. But now that I'm feeling my life in a better way, I do plan on showing you guys and letting you get more back end access to my life so that you can actually appreciate what I do on a regular basis versus trying to tear me down because I'm trying to elevate myself up. Do I want to
And
be in
people
Mr.
shouldn't
Beast's
do that.
position? Yes. Would I love to be exactly like Mr. Beast? Yes, because there's nothing that I can see bad about Mr. Beast or bad about wanting
Leave a
to
comment
be
down
like
below if
that.
y'all
It's
know
almost
who
like
Mr.
LeBron
Beast
James
is.
saying, I don't want to be better than Michael Jordan. I just want to be LeBron James and I don't care about the other greats that existed. That's not true because we all know that the greats all do their research. You have to admit, how many times have you thought in your head about fighting and then you went to do some research on Mike Tyson or Deontay Wilder or Floyd Mayweather or Javante Davis? You've always done these things without even knowing that what you were doing was homework. How many times did you want to learn a new dribble move so you looked up Kyrie Irving or Steph Curry or Allen Iverson? How many times
making
did
a
you
good
miss so
point,
many
yo.
shots in a basketball game so you went to look up the world's greatest shooters like Larry Bird, Steph Curry once again, etc.? You get what I'm trying to say, and if you
I get
don't,
you.
I don't know how else to explain it, but I'm trying to inform you guys about the truth and that I'm actually working hard behind the scenes to do everything that I've always said I wanted to do. One, I want to be the world's greatest YouTuber. I want to give so much away that my legacy is crazy. I want everyone to remember me for being the world's nicest person. Am I black? Yes. Did I come from the hood? Yes. Am I a trust fund baby? No. Am I someone that has
CJ is a little bit too nice, honestly. Like that man, he does. He gives and gives. Like the people around him, they can go out to eat. He paying for everything. He blessing them with clothes. It don't matter, like shoes. I feel like he's too nice.
Privilege? No. Have I ever had a head start in life? No. That's why I want to be the greatest, to prove to other kids watching that even you too can come from where I came from, or even worse circumstances, and rise above all and become something great in life. Now, all that being said, I don't want to talk your ear off, because this is not the style of video that I would like to do. I hate doing videos like this. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like holding the camera and talking you guys' ear off, because that is boring. And I don't care if you're used to it. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you think it's cool. It's not cool. And any other YouTuber doing this, they're not a real YouTuber. They're just hustling, because at some point you have to realize that there's a difference between hustling and running a business. And hustlers, they all do the same thing. They get money. That's all good and all. The best hustlers learn how to run businesses, and they don't hustle anymore. They run a business. That being said, my whole life was structured wrong. And now, as you can tell from the way that I'm talking and structuring my videos, I'm on a whole nother plan. And did I get this information from someone else? Yes. Is it a new manager or a new team? No. Is it Roa upstairs or D-Lo or Lexi? It's actually none of the above. It's someone that none of you guys know, and they actually went behind the scenes and showed me my analytics and why my videos weren't doing as great as I wanted them to. Now that I've been shown all that, it is impossible for me to fail. Now I'm going to rise to the top, and all of you guys are going to see it. And I want you to remember that I told you this. Since the story of this video is about my twins, I just want to end by saying one thing. CJ and Dea, I know you're going to grow up, and you're going to see these videos one day. And I want you to remember one thing. I loved you guys since the day you were ever thought of. Before you were even born, I loved you guys, and I will never stop loving you guys. And nothing that happened is because of you. Me being outside of your life, it is because of me and the fact that we weren't able to put our differences aside, but I will make it up to you, and I promise it will not take long. Now, I don't want to do things like this, but the comments were kind of getting on my nerves, because honestly, I've read over 1,000 comments in the last 2 days. Every comment is making me feel great about myself and about the things that I'm doing in the future. You're a big part of this success, and I don't want to lose your attention. I only want you guys to remember that subscribing to my videos will only mean that anytime you get a notification, it will be the greatest produced video you've ever seen on my channel. I'm not in competition with Mr. Beast or any other YouTubers. I'm just trying to do YouTube the right way, like the other greats are doing YouTube.
Yeah, I might have to react to a Mr. Beast video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Put in your post notifications so you don't miss out. And until next time, turn me up, don't turn me down. Let's get it.